Subaru partnered with Toyota to create the new Forester Hybrid. Let's see what it's all about. I'll include a link to the Nate Wade Subaru's website in the description down below. They're providing us with this Forester. Let's get right into it. This week's giveaway highlight is a super low mileage manual Ford GT. If you're interested, use code BHC or click the link in the description down below or in the pinned comment. This will give you 4x bonus entries on any donation, $25 or more. Powering this is a 2.5 liter flat four cylinder paired to a hybrid system. It produces 194 horsepower and then 199 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy is 35 around town, 34 on the highway. We're closing in on 500,000 subscribers. I'd really appreciate it if you'd help out with that. Now the hood is raised up in the center, so it gives it kind of a larger, boxier look. This one's the limited package. You do get kind of fancier looking headlights, a little bit. But the biggest thing that's fancier is the grille with the metallic gray. This also comes with fog lights. Altogether, it's a little bit more upscale looking. Tire and wheel setup is 225 by 55 by 18, metallic gray and silver on the wheels, and then you've got those large fender flares. Hybrid badge on the side. We've got the gray mirror caps to signify it's a limited. Here's your side profile. You can tell the new Forester is a bit boxier, and then we do have factory roof rails. When it comes to key fob features, if it'll ever focus, we got our lock, unlock, and then opening for the hatch. Now in the back, you got those tabs to throw down the seats. The seats do fold down flat. We also have a cargo cover in the rear. And this one has the Harman Kardon sound system. There's hybrid there on the floor mats, and you do get a little bit of storage underneath there. But yeah, very large cargo area. This is why people love the Forester. New style of taillights here in the back. Again, you've got the hybrid badge. That will cap things off for the exterior. Let's now check out the interior. Soft touch on the door panel. I like the suede there with the blue stitching. Seats are perforated all down the center portion. You got more of that blue stitching too. Good legroom in the back. We got the double storage pockets. Some vents in the rear, USB ports as well. And then with that new box design, you've got pretty good headroom. Really good headroom actually. Keyless entry for up front, and let's pop in. Blind spot monitoring with the mirrors. And then you got automatic windows for the front too, and then more of that soft touch with the suede on the door panel. The seat is perforated all down the center portion. You do have power adjustments with lumbar support. The front passenger seat is also power adjustable. Now, although this is just a traditional hybrid, it still has an EV mode and you have a button for it. Soft touch all around the steering wheel, paddles on the back. Unlike the other Subarus, this just has a mimicked 6-speed rather than an 8-speed, if I remember right. I'll double check. Adaptive cruise control with your lane centering. You got little drive modes there. Volume and voice command controls on the other side. Digital gauge cluster means there's customization. You can change the information that is displayed, how big different menus are, and it's cool how you can do like a full nav screen like this has. Backup camera in reverse, and you notice the X modes are actually just up above. This still has the X modes because, well, we'll talk about the all-wheel drive system during the drive portion. But yeah, big infotainment system, analog controls for the radio on either side. There's always access to the heated seats and the dual zone climate, but yeah, some of the stuff is built into the screen only, and it's not the quickest response time, but it does a pretty good job. Both types of USB ports. We also have a phone charging pad, shifter for that ECVT, parking brake behind. You've got some cup holders. Center console, it's got pretty good space. Nice trim on the top. There's more trim there that's nice, and then a little like wood insert or woodish insert. Anyways, sunroof, it's got one, it's big. This one's limited after everything, $44,012. Let's see how this performs. Forester Hybrid. Now this is an exciting hybrid because although the fuel economy is not as good as what you'll see with Toyota and Honda, it has a good all-wheel drive system. Subaru still has the same symmetrical all-wheel drive system on this as they have on the other Subarus. What Toyota does, for example, with their hybrids is the car's front-wheel drive, and then they put an electric motor in the back to drive the rear wheels, and then they call it all-wheel drive. Because, you know, there is power being sent to all of the wheels, but it's just not the same. When you have the engine powering the rear wheels as well as the, you know, an electric motor as well as the hybrid system, it means that you just get much better grip both on-road and off-road. But it also means you get worse fuel economy. So it is a give and a take, but that's kind of life, folks. Right? Give and take. It's just how things work. It's how things roll. Suspension's comfortable. Yeah, I mean, even at this price point, they don't do double pane windows, which is surprising. Something that Subaru's kind of behind with. I think they do it on the Touring. I have to double check when I review one. But yeah, you are going to get a little bit more road noise because of that. It's not bad, but it's just noticeable. I will say this is incredibly smooth. Yeah, it does great over bumps. And the system, again, because they partnered with Toyota, it's a very seamless system. And the thing that's nice about this hybrid system over Toyota's is the flat 4-cylinder is very smooth. So you've got like double smooth. Double smooth. It's the best way to put it. Yeah, again, coming up to a stop, it's really nice. Good power. Yeah, it definitely feels a lot better than the base Forester powertrain. And that's the thing is, even if you don't care about the fuel economy, the extra power is quite nice. It's too bad they don't do a wilderness hybrid. But apparently I'm going to do a turbo wilderness soon, so I'll take it. I'll take what I can get. So, the Forester Hybrid. Again, it's a competitor with the CR-V, with the RAV4. I'll have some comparisons, don't you guys worry. I'll get some comparisons running this year. Or, well, yeah, probably this year. Still probably in 2025. Because the, I don't think I can do against the RAV4 because the 26 RAV4s, I haven't seen a single one yet. But there are 26 CR-Vs out there, so I can do a Forester versus CR-V comparison in the near future. But as things sit, this gets pretty good fuel economy. It's comfortable. It's got the Subaru stuff, right? Subaru people like the Subaru stuff, the interior and the ride and all of that. My biggest critique, though, is these hybrids are getting too expensive, I think. Because the whole reason why you buy a hybrid is to save money, right? It's a more economical car. But then when you're paying mid-40s, you're not really saving all that much money, right? Let me know your thoughts.